figured I'd start the video just like as raw and uncut as I could, because of course I'm on the way to get more parts. This time I had to drive an hour and a half north to get a hood and M3 style front bumper for 70 bucks. So that's like, the hood alone is worth 70 bucks. If we're both of those for 70 bucks, you know, I couldn't say no. And I know it's a little bit of extra gas, but it's mainly time I'm using up, which is fine because I got time for this build. So I'm headed up to Pleasant Hill to meet this guy who has the front bumper and the M3 style front bumper, or the hood and the M3 style front bumper. And they're painted Audi orange, so they're a crazy color, but you know, it didn't matter to me because I'm gonna wrap them. So that's probably why I selling them cheaper, because they're painted, you know, color nobody will use. But you know, as long as he said they're all in good condition, so I'll take them, wrap them, and then, you know, spend 70 bucks on a hood and front bumper. Ladies and gentlemen, we've successfully picked up an Audi orange hood E90, which is mint, and it's silver under, so when I wrap it, it'll still be silver under, so nobody's gonna be like, why is this car like 6 different colors? But that looks mint. And then the M3 front bumper looking good. You got the 2 side grills, 1 fog light, and then it's missing the center grill, so I gotta find that. But it even comes with these sweet little aftermarket grills, which I'm not a big fan of, but they look decent on this color, even though we're not gonna keep the color, but still. And we picked these both up for 70 bucks over here in the middle of nowhere, the wilderness. But he was actually a subscriber of ours, and he was like, oh, I recognize you from his videos. So I was like, hey, that's me, Dirty Mexican. But yeah, we got this stuff. I'm probably gonna pick up some wheels on the way home, throw them in the trunk too, that way we can really start to piece this together and then have a pretty mint car for really cheap. Like, when I tell you guys how much I get everything for and put the prices up and everything, at the end of the day, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. I think this is only cost me like 1,500 bucks, which is gonna be crazy for 120,000 mile clean M3 style E90. So yeah, stay tuned. And I'm gonna head home, see if I can pick up those wheels so I can really get this project moving. All right, so I got home, and yes, that's the bumper, yes, that's the hood, and yes, I already switched it all out. So I went ahead and ran the front bumper and the hood. The hood was a pain in the ass. I got it aligned pretty well there. Front's aligned really well. Headlights are aligned really well, and this gap is really good. So I got that done. I'll show you guys more in the morning, but for the most part, that's it for the front. And let me give you guys a sneak peek on what we got working on back here. Custom seats, you feel me? Emma, you feel me? And that's it for now. I didn't end up getting those wheels today, but I'm gonna still pick those up tomorrow and then paint those black, have the wheels, do this. Let me know what you guys think. I might actually, the guy who told me there's a wrap just like this. I might do this color, it's pretty sick, but I don't know, we'll see what gets here sooner. All right, so there she is in all her glory. And what you can see here is I have is a new set of wheels. These are like the stocky 9328 sport wheels. They're 17s, but the fronts are still staggered, so it's 225 in the front and then 255 in the rear, so it won't look as bad. So I'm gonna paint these black so they look real good with whatever color we wrap it. And I'll show you guys when I'm done with this. Right now, currently, I'm in the E90, and it's a mess. But I'm gonna go take it to the body shop that Nor knows, so we can go ahead and get the quarter panels repaired. Like you guys saw, it's both quarter panels and both driver's side doors. I'm not really too worried about the 2 driver's side doors, to be honest, because, you know, I can do those myself. But for the most part, it'll just be those 2 quarter panels that I really need to get fixed, because in order to pull those, it's that sheet of metal up top and it's enclosed everywhere. So there's a bottom piece, there's a side piece, so there's no way to just get in there and try to push it out a little bit so I can start repairing it. So for the most part, like without tools and stuff, like I'm not gonna be able to fix it myself. I could probably do the body filler or the straightening out of it, you know, hammering it in and out, but without being able to get to it, they're probably gonna have to drill a hole, pull it out everywhere it needs to be pulled, and then fill it. But He's only gonna charge like 200 bucks, which is fine, because at the end of the day, like, this car was so cheap, like, it's worth putting a little bit more money to make it a little bit better. So yeah. All right, so we went ahead and we're in this Norris 328i. We got the 325 over there. It's gonna get the 2 quarter panels repaired, and then basically ready for wrap, right?
Yeah, it's ready for wrap, guys.
And that's it. All right, guys, so we just got back to the wrap shop and the body shop, and here is that quarter panel. So as you can see, I know it's windy, sorry about that too. It's basically perfect. I mean, you have this little nick here, but I'll send that down. I told them no primer, because if they told me primered it, it'd be here tomorrow, ready tomorrow, but I need it tonight so I can start wrapping it. So I figured I'd do the primer by myself. And then here's that gas cap area. Looking good as well. They just pulled it out a little bit and filled with some primer. I mean some body filler. And that's it. Now it's ready for primer, some sanding, and then wrap. Woo!